Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. In this episode, we will explore the rich culinary traditions of Pomerania, a beautiful region in northern Poland, as you probably might know. The story of Pomeranian cuisine is a tale of kitchen extremes, bourgeois opulence and glamour, juxtaposed with rural simplicity and resourcefulness. It is also a story about the intermingling of cultures on the scale both local, for example, Gdansk, Kashubian, Kochevian culture, and transnational. So we have, again, for example, Polish, German, Scandinavian, Dutch, and even Lithuanian culture. Today, we are diving into the mouth-watering world of fish and meat dishes that have shaped the Pomeranian cuisine throughout history. Fish has always held a special place in the heart of Pomeranian cuisine, thanks to the region's abundant access to the sea, lakes, and rivers. It's no wonder that fish found its way into numerous traditional dishes enjoyed by the locals. In the early days, fish was prepared in various ways, and still is, to be honest. It was boiled, salted, dried, smoked, and fried. Interestingly, fried fish dishes gained popularity after the First World War, particularly in Kashubia, a sub-region of Pomerania. Let's take a closer look at one of the traditional Kashubian dishes that truly showcases the region's culinary heritage: the dish of fried milk and roe. Now, roe might not be a controversial ingredient, but milk, which is fish seminal fluid, can raise a few eyebrows. Many people associate milk with Japanese sirakosushi, but what they may not know is that milk is also consumed in Poland, especially in Pomerania. To be honest, I think most people in Poland and even in Pomerania are not aware of this. However, fried milk and roe is a delicacy that has spread throughout the region, with even non-Kashubian families preparing it. You can still find milk and roe obtained from herring or cod in fish stalls today. Another popular dish that features fish in Pomeranian cuisine is herring in cream, to be exact, sour cream with pulki or jacket potatoes. This dish, commonly enjoyed on Fridays as part of the fasting tradition, sometimes incorporates, or to be more precise, because it is rarely done today, incorporated salted and ground raw and milk into the sauce. Herring, known for its affordability, was and is a versatile fish. It is prepared in various forms, such as fried herring, smoked herring, and green herring in vinegar marinade. It's important to note that the Kashubian herring, so in Polish śledź po kaszubsku, product found in stores may not always be an authentic representation of Pomeranian cuisine. While some versions may mimic traditional recipes, locals actually associate herring with styles like herring in white sauce, so the one with sour cream, or herring in vinegar. Nevertheless, Pomeranian red herring, prepared with a thick sauce containing onions, raisins, ferns, and sometimes mushrooms, can still be found in some old recipes. Moving on from herring, Pomeranian cuisine also embraces other fish varieties like cod, known as pomuchel in Kashubia, and flounder. These fish are considered common and are typically served in fried form. However, in the past, flounders were generously salted and boiled. Smoked flounders soaked in brine, also popular. Now, let's shift our focus to the more noble fish that grace the tables of Gdansk. the prominent city in Pomerania. Salmon, pike, and eel were highly prized and frequently enjoyed by the residents. Crayfish and even oysters found their way into the culinary scene, as seen in one of the earliest Gdansk cookbooks, the Gdansk cookbook by Mary Rosnak, published in 1858. The people of Gdańsk were known for their appreciation of culinary innovations and enjoyed delicacies like snails in majoram, chestnut soup, turtle and mussel dishes, and even frog's legs. While turbot, salmon, and eel were esteemed fish varieties, salmon and eel took center stage as festive delicacies fit for a prince's table. These fish were prepared in various ways, including baking, smoking, and serving them in jelly. One such delicacy was prażnica, or scrambled eggs with eel, a dish that delighted the taste buds. Eel broth and eel in dill bouillon were also cherished preparations. Moving away from fish, let's explore the world of meat in Pomeranian cuisine. The contrast between the wealthy bourgeoisies of Gdansk and the more modest villages of Kashubia and Kochevia is evident when it comes to meat dishes. In Gdansk, meat was a staple alongside bread for the bourgeois families. They savored a variety of meats, including beef, mutton, lamb, calf, fatty pork. Game meats like venison, hares, capercaillie, black grouse, hazel grouse, snipe, woodcock, and wild ducks were highly prized. Poultry, especially chickens and geese, also popular. Mary Rosnak's cookbook is a treasure trove of meat recipes, featuring smoked sausages, roast ham, pasta with ham in sour sauce, veal roulades, brown braised duck in chestnut sauce, tender roast beef, and many more delicious creations. However, in the countryside, meat was considered a luxury and was reserved for special occasions and festive feasts. Pork was the most commonly consumed meat in Kochevia, used to make bacon, sausages, cold cuts, and minced meat. Due to the scarcity of pig slaughtering, meat was eaten sporadically. Nevertheless, fat from pork was rendered into lard, which was used year round to enrich various dishes or spread on bread. In Kashubia, poultry took the spotlight, particularly goose and duck meat. Kashubians even had a special use for goose fat called okrasa, which served as a substitute for meat in everyday dishes. And actually, okrasa has two versions, one with which is mostly fat, and one which is actually raw meat with a little bit of fat. Goose fat was the first regional product from Kashubia to be officially registered on the governmental list of traditional products. It is that important. Today, Pomerania is still renowned for its goose meat, which is frequently enjoyed in November around St. Martin's Day, aligning with national customs. That concludes our exploration of fish and meat dishes in Pomeranian cuisine. We've only scratched the surface of the vast array of recipes and flavors this region has to offer. Join us next time as we continue our journey through the culinary heritage of Pomerania while discovering a variety of soups and some customs associated with bread. So, until next time!